I'm Marielle from Magical Daydream, and I would like to show you a really cool project today. For a very long time, I've wanted to do an art gallery wall in my home. So you and I bought our first house, and actually we've been so busy with renovation projects that just having any art on our walls will already feel like a huge improvement. When I started to plan out my gallery wall, I tried to play with the layout a bit. So I took a few photos and photoshopped basically different layouts to see how it would look before actually drilling holes in our wall. So after playing around with it in Photoshop, I felt the need to see the measurements in real life. I ended up cutting out paper pieces of the actual sizes and sticking it on my wall. So I had 3 paintings, a flamingo painting, a ukulele painting, and an elephant shrew painting, all of which I made myself. The other thing I had was a ukulele, and those 4 items became the base of the layout. Our gallery wall will be the first thing when you enter the home that will draw your attention. And I wanted it to tell a story, like, hey, this is a quirky, happy, playful home where we make time for the things we love, whether it be music or creation. And I actually found a shadow box that we had in the attic that at some point I found at the flea market. This type drawer is also very much part of that story. We don't necessarily care about, you know, the big shiny stuff that you would display because it's valuable in a material sense. We value the tiny stuff, whatever that is. So the cool thing with this shadow box is that I really can fill it with all these tiny, almost childhood treasures, which I feel is sort of the spirit of the whole art gallery wall, where everything is a bit quirky, colorful, playful, and happy. Another thing that I have this sort of fascination with is taxidermy butterflies. I don't necessarily need dead butterflies, I just like the image of a butterfly. So I ended up actually creating them myself, and also this way I could make them exactly how I wanted. So the exact size, but also color. I wanted to tie the other paintings a little bit more together, so that's why I used the yellow of the background of the ukulele painting and the bluish color of the party hat. To use those 2 colors as the base for the butterflies. I have 2 pieces of paper cut to the size of the transparent frames, and I'm sketching butterflies, which I'm gonna draw and paint, and then put the paper inside. I try to really use what I have without buying a lot of new stuff. This was all stuff that I already owned and the paintings I already created in the past. I did end up buying 3 tiny frames with glass for not too much money because the measurements were very specific for making the layout work. I hope you enjoyed seeing how we created our art gallery wall. Perhaps it gives some inspiration for hanging your own art, using whatever you have in hand. Maybe at the thrift shop you can just get some cheap frames, create some art yourself, find some art. Anything can be art or become art. Just put stuff on your wall, make it look nice, and it will be art. At least I'm very happy with having finally some first art on our wall. And hopefully I will be back soon with some progress on other parts of the house. Check out Magical Daydream for more inspiration, and see you soon.